Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of r/slash Tales from Retail. In today's episode, two Chinese men and a translator enter a store. I need the three, but I want this one. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. Two Chinese men and a translator enter a store. I work at barbecue shop here in Australia. I've dealt with all kinds of customers in my 3 years of experience until today. I had the most memorable experiences yet. Today I had two Chinese men walk in, and they looked to be in their early 20s or so. They walked around for a bit before I approached them and asked if they needed any help. It suddenly became clear they didn't know a word of English when one pulled out his phone and started using a translator. Soon fleshed out they were looking at a barbecue we have in stock and some accessories. After about 25 minutes going back and forth with the translator, they had all they wanted. Normally this transaction only takes about 5 to 10 minutes on average, but I didn't mind as we were all being patient with each other. I rang up all the items and showed them a full breakdown of the items, which total around $500. I had all the products ready to go in a pile next to the register when he finished paying. When it all finalized, he leaned in to shake my hand and said in perfect English, "Oh, just so you know, we speak perfect F***king English, mate." Both these men erupt into laughter while I'm sitting shaking my head and laughing as well, thinking how the F***ck did I fall for it. After we all slowly regained ourselves, one of the men leaned in and said how well I took it. May not seem all that funny in writing, but it's totally made my week. I need the three. Vape shop. Had a dude call earlier in the day asking if we carried T3 coils. I told him we don't have any T3 specifically, but we have a conger coil that is compatible. He sounded visibly confused and told me he would talk to his wife. About an hour later, a man comes in saying he's the one who called about the coil and immediately walks over to a section of our coil wall where the coils for a completely different device than the one he was asking about are. I ask if he's wanting the conger T3 ones, and he goes, "No, I'm looking for the coil." I don't know what that means, but I ignore it because he seems to have known where to look in the store for whatever he was actually after. After a few seconds of him staring at the VUPU coils, he goes, "It's for my wife, she needs the three." I now want to die, because that is absolutely not sufficient information. The best he could do was show me a picture of her drag, and I point out the two coils it could possibly be, the PNP VM3, or the PNP VM1, which is a 0.3 ohm. I sit them down in front of him, he tells me he doesn't know and calls his wife. On speaker, the wife confidently announces I need a 3. I fight the urge not to punch a hole through the glass display case as I swallow my frustration and calmly repeat the two options that she could possibly be looking for. We have the PNP VM3, or the PNP VM1, which is a 0.3 if that's what you mean by 3. She responds with, "It's the PNP3. There's literally no such thing as a PNP3, and I really wanted to tell her that point blank, but I decided it wasn't very professional. I've honestly never heard of the PNP3. The only two we carry that will fit your mod, and have 3 somewhere in the name, are the VM3 and VM 1.3 ohm. She then proceeds to get a salty attitude, as if this dog and pony show that is unfolding is somehow my fault. She lets out a frustrated sigh and goes, "Let me dig through the trash then, I already threw the box out." Okay, have fun. A minute or so later she comes back and reads the box aloud. "It's the PNP VM3. I can't. But I want this one." Greetings, fellow overworked retail friends. Today I bring you the story of a dear woman who was determined to get a product that I couldn't sell individually. Allow us to proceed. So, I work at a big box store where I am the key person. I cut keys, whether it's regular house keys, auto keys, or general keys, I'm your gal. I've 2 machines, one that is super easy to use and one that's a little older, but still extremely trustworthy. It's about an average Tuesday morning, somewhat gloomy in my small corner of the world, and my keys desk has been somewhat busy. Everyone is out doing renovations and determined to get keys for their new doors and whatnot. Unfortunately, I'm moderately grumpy but still that retail chipperness. In comes our stars of the show, C1, Customer 1, and his wife C2, Customer 2. They'd like some keys. Sure. No problem. I'm the wizard of the keys. While my machine is aligning the keys and cutting, a woman has a little tag to add onto the key for a description that she pulled from a basket in front of my desk where the homes are for the packages of about 5 tags. And I'd like this, please. C2 says. A few things: 1, I don't sell the tags individually, as one can guess, and 2, I can't cash out anyone at my desk. Thus, I inform her of such, and am met with a dead-eyed stare. But I want this one. I understand, but like I said, unfortunately, I can't sell you that one. I believe someone pulled it out of its product packaging. The same, dead stare. But I want this one. Ma'am. I understand that, but unfortunately I do not have a product code to sell you that one, and can only sell them in packs. The largest sigh in the world, followed by. But I don't need all of them. I just want this one. Y'all, I nearly lost my mind and remember just stating at her, so confused. A happy ending: a customer behind her pulled the package that had them and told her, I'll sell you one for $1. As if sensing my complete and utter loss of emotions, this customer came to my rescue, though I'm unsure if it was technically allowed, and proceeded to buy the whole thing, selling C2 her single tag, while going off about how I couldn't sell her one of them. Guys, yeah. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and we will see you in the next video.